Hello again. This is Irene Fu from Malaysia. So today we are very, very honored to have very special guests from Vietnam. Yeah. Before we start, can we all say hello to our special guest by writing in the comment? Yeah. Where are you tuning in from? So let's see, who is in the house today. So we are very excited oh yeah, from KL and where else? Yeah. So as we are very excited about the opening of India and the launching of the exclusive technology of Prism IO or Hanoi. Yeah, from Vietnam. Yeah. So this is an international global business. We are in 48 countries and soon to be in India. Yeah. So yes, from Singapore and so many countries. Okay, yeah, we even have India in the house. Yeah, so this is exciting times. Yeah, you and now then chat, are they in or not? Yeah, get them in because you wouldn't want to miss this. Okay, yeah. So this is especially tailored for this double wave that is coming. Yeah, to help all of you from all parts of the world, from any profession, because this is a level playing field. Yeah, for anybody that you can come in and join and reach right to the stars, to the moon, and to the sky for your future. Okay, yeah. So I would like to introduce, the two speakers who are going to come on. A beautiful couple, husband and wife from Vietnam, yeah. And Rachel, can I have the slide? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I had the honor to meet Anpam and Taula in Malaysia when New Skin Malaysia invited them to come here to speak. And I was so attracted. I thought, wow, their story and life journey can help many of you out there who's looking for an opportunity, who's looking to, better your life. Yeah. And on top of that, it's even better. Yeah. The technology and opening of new markets right in your hands in your near future. Just how many days? Maybe 30 days more, right? Yeah. So the first speaker I'd like to introduce is Anpam. Yeah, he graduated from the University of Economics and the University of Foreign Languages, and he worked for a general corporation under the Ministry of Transport and an international oil and gas corporate in Vietnam. Yeah, initially opposed to his wife's decision to leave a well-paying job at an international corporation for new skin business. But eventually, he accompanied her to several countries in Asia and the United States to get to know the business better and was greatly convinced by what he learned, and he decided to join her together. Yeah. With extensive experience in strategic planning for a major oil and gas corporation and building top business teams, he recognized the importance of the right mindset in New Skin as well and sustainable business practices. After after 13 years with New Skin, he has become a significant contributor, helping New Skin Vietnam become one of the fastest growing markets in Southeast Asia. Yeah, and today, Anpam and Taula is 2 years Team Elite Platinum and 7 years Team Elite and Circle of Excellence one of the top positions in our company. And I would like to invite him to give his insights to all of you. So stay tuned, take down notes, and be prepared to learn to, embark on a great journey of your life. Over to you, Anpam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Erin Fu. I don't know that I spell correct the name or not. But
That's correct. That's correct. Thank you.
Thank you for invite my wife and myself to sharing us about our story for that's new market. And that's because that we my name is one more time. My name is Anh Phạm. So now is I 51 year old, and that's at Erin Fu already said that I have worked for a state-owned company around and Petronas. That's mode of corporation is 16 year in corporate life. And I moved to New Skin. I know New Skin from 2012 when New Skin step in Vietnam markets. That's why when Aaron Fu asked, "Can you share the story?" That's when the market opened. So that's myself and my wife is already just very happy to share that. And today we will share our story with how we open the market and you can link to your that story. Can you are the one can be the first one open India market, and you know that the India market is I think that's it more than 15 times compared with Vietnam market, and you know that's how it's open. And come back with my story. That's why I choose New Skin, because that's last time, last come back. It's 14 years before. So that's my wife and and I have a good job in corporate. In that's my wife is direct sale for the Indochina Capital Cap, the American fund in Vietnam. So she also that have good money, and myself we work for Petronas. And at that time, that you know that when you become higher position, you spend more time with the work. So that at that time that we have our children. My daughter is just 1 year, and older son is just 6 year old. So you know that's when we have the children very small, and we feel that we don't have time with children, because that my value is I want to focus on my family. So money is very important, but family is more priority. So that's why at that time I see New Skin in beginning. I haven't any trust on the New Skin, because I think that Petronas and Indochina Capital are very big corporation in the world. So we just focus on that, and we we think that we will do it until that's the end of life when we retire. So, but at that time, I met some people. I met some my mentor. If you can hear that, anyone can hear that Nathan is the one is very famous in the world with network marketing with New Skin. You can search on Google and how is Nathan, and then I feel that I want to be like him. The man is focused on family. So he balance work and family. So that's why I want to be just look like him. And actually, at that age, I nearly 40. So actually, we want freedom. But I tell you that when you work for someone, you never have freedom. Only way you work for yourself, and you find a way for freedom. When I see this New Skin come in Vietnam in 2012, I just stand out and watching my wife with New Skin, and then I watching for maybe 6 months, and then I look into the uh, compensation plan, and I see that wow, it's leverage the income, and I can be this more powerful. That's if I do my own business. And then in 2014, I go to Indonesia, and I see that uh, in the meeting, all the leader, I see that's 1,500 leader in the meeting, and I count that I just see the 40 people from Vietnam, and on the stage, someone talk about the new market Vietnam open, but I see in the room 1,500 people. They hear that New Skin Vietnam will open, and it will reach to 100 million sell volume. So I think in my mind that I still work part time. So I think that if I don't focus on new skin, maybe someone here in the room will go to Vietnam and check the market. And sure that in future I will be the consumer. I will using products sometimes under someone in Vietnam market. And at that time I make decision that I have the one to open Vietnam market. That's why when I come back and I submit the letter to Petronas and I resign, and after that I focus with no skin. And now that's from the day one in 2012. I remember in 10th of August in 2012, New Skin entered Vietnam, and now already that's more than 13 years. And after 5 years, I feel that our business is grow and organization is grow. And at that time, we feel that I already reached to my dream, and I feel really that's have the freedom. And most of my friend and my colleagues, when they met me back after 5 or 7 years, they always said, "Oh, An and Thao, why you look so young?" And so I talk to the people that because I work with new skin, I feel that I have the freedom. And you know the new skin that have the slogan that live young, feel young, always have that. So I think that very important. If you now in the call, that's next I will introduce my wife. She's the one to share with you that's how the new market opened, what happened, and you can see potential for next 5 year, 10 year, and you have the goal, you have the vision in the next market, and you know that this business is huge. And India is for whole people, for all people here. I see that a lot of Indian people living in Malaysia, in Singapore, in somewhere that you can start now. And the day in November, first day November, that's India market will open. So now I think that I introduce my wife is the one we share with you whole story and how you start with India market. Okay, that is my story, and I invite my wife Thao Lê, come in here. You see, come in.
Hello. Hi. Good evening, everyone. So thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today. And I have to thank Irene and Rachel for hosting the meeting today for your group, and you trust me to invite me to share with your team. And I feel really impressive with Irene. She have the vision about opening India 12 years ago, right, Irene? Right?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you kept that vision 12 years ago. That's why you enter into New Skin, and you wait until this moment. You know how patient you are. And the day when I share in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and I saw you already have the leaders from. I don't know whether he was here in the meeting, but the doctor already became the leaders in your organization. So congratulations. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Irene. So I do hope everyone now in the Zoom will listen to me until we end in maybe 45 minutes or maybe 30 minutes, depends. Because we are so busy today and working for the whole day. And waiting until now is almost over 13 years in my journey. And up to the next year in April is my 14th year when I met New Skin. So it is a time life. And if you look at, if you hear my sharing today, I do hope you catch the vision like I did when I worked 40 years ago. Okay, so maybe someone if you are in the Zoom chat today, can you put down in the chat like, do you believe that New Skin will hit $1 billion in India market? Can if you say that is you believe that, can you type 1? If you don't, it's okay. You keep silent. Don't need to do anything over there. Okay, it's okay. You can type 2 or 0. Okay, I got that. Super. Someone will believe that. Someone will not. Right? You agree with me? Someone like Irene, she trusts that 12 years ago about opening up the market of India, the largest market, India. And if you have a calculation in your hand or somewhere or in your mind, just do a very simple calculation. Because I work for American investment fund, so number is a very important to me. Is a very important to me because when we hit $1 billion, you can count on maybe someone will say on 3 years, someone will say 5 years, some will say in maybe 10 years. I do believe that they can do it in 5 years together. And let's count. Calculated, if we hit $1 billion in the Indian market, company have to pay out to the distributor is up to 40%. So how much they pay out to the market? It's $400 million every year. So I have to say that out loud because if I keep you in the next 30 minutes, you will understand, or you can have a more powerful trust about what I say. Okay, so Rachel, can you help me to share the slides? Thank you. You're from Singapore, right? You're sitting there in Singapore, right? Or Malaysia? Okay, thank you. By the way, Rachel is raised by Irene, and I need to look at the other people. Where are you right now? I will look at the face. Can I see the other? Only me? Can you remove the spotlight so I can see the others? I would love to see the other faces, Rachel. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love to see your faces. Okay, so can you help me to move the slide when I go? Next slide, please. So let me share with you why my story will be really important to all of you. I really appreciate all the friends here because I know you came from different background. When I talk to many people even in my organization, they don't join today, but I know some people, they are in very high level, but some also just 19 years old, the same like my son, but they are really excited. They have the big desire like to transform themselves and their family. That make me feel really moved because I know each of us, even we are at that level or we are just very fresh, but we have a desire to transform life, your life or the others. We can do it together with New Skin. So back to my story here and why it is important. Before New Skin, I was as a sales marketing director for 2 projects for American Investment Fund. And that is one of the projects that I really like it. Because when I work for American Investment Fund, like my husband say, it's a very good life. If you look at that, I think it's a project called Six Senses on the island. Many of you know that if we want to buy a unit, we need to pay the foreigner. I sell it to the foreigner from $2 million. And we can have the very good and luxury life. We can go buy private jet with the customer, or be on the island and enjoy the life and have a beautiful resort where the customer had to spend a lot of money to stay for a night and we don't need to pay for anything. So we enjoy that. And I know that is really good. Whenever I sell a unit, company pay me extra like a 50 to 60 US dollar, 50 to 60,000 US dollar besides my salary and my bonus. That is really, really good. But when I share today, when Irene asked me to share about the reason today. You can hear later. What is the difference? What is the difference? Not just only Prism that we're launching globally now. I just have the very big meeting with the management team in Vietnam today, and the Brazil Ion, Brazil IO also coming to the terminal already. I mean the port already to the custom clearance today, and we get it in our hand very soon. And what is the difference between Nu Skin and what I sold before? Because when I sold $2 million US to my foreigners customer, I only sold one time. One time. I get one time commission, even it's really high, but one time. So I really appreciate for my the founders of American Investment Fund, because he gave me the opportunity to get the salary, to get the commission, and to get the bonus as well. However, the time for me, back to that time, 40 years ago, I'm 34 years old, and I have a second baby. So I would love to build for my own business, and I would love to build something that based on the cash flow. What is that? Generate the money generated every month, not just based on the one deal. So that's why I entered into Nu Skin, and also because Nu Skin will be opening Vietnam. So I became the group of pioneer to open that. So you are now, if you believe, you are blessed. I don't know if you feel you are blessed to know about Nu Skin opening before million people. You can type in the chat. It's number 8. I think I do believe that is a good number, the lucky number, because we are blessed, right? I have to wait 12 years. You only wait for 1 month, 30 days. Right? How lucky we are, right? And we are blessed because we know that even you know it for 12 years or you know it right now, we also feel really grateful and lucky because a lot of people, millions of people, they don't know about the huge opportunity. Some company will enter into the largest market, India. Okay, so back to another the slide. So I decided to join Nu Skin part-time in April 2012, and I became full-time committed in September 2012. Next slide, please, Rachel. Okay, so if you are right now, you have a very good, income, or you have very good job right now, thinking about the biggest market, thinking about the cash flow that could generate for you. Because when we talk about the products of Nu Skin, it's the consumable products that help me to have the loyal customer until now for over 13 years. They still with me, and the company have to pay me every month until now, right? So this is my family. So I go fast because of my husband already shared. I have 2 children right now. We're living in Ho Chi Minh City. My son, he just moved to Germany for 3 days. And today is the first day he entered into university in Germany. He's 19. And my daughter, right now, she's taller than me. They're all taller than me right now. And she's 14, still with us in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm very happy and grateful because I pursued my dream with Nu Skin. And next, Rachel, don't worry, you just go. And then I had my dream. It's raising my children in the good way, because I came from the poor family. It's a very normal family in the center of Vietnam. And I have the big desire to transform my life, my future family, and also for my family as well, to help my parents to transform their life. That is my duty, my mission to do that. And now, after 13 years, we touch into many family, thousands of family, and transform their life with the health better, and also the financial for family also become better, especially for personal development. Is a huge difference since they touched to this opportunity. So I will not share for you about the power of the dream, how it come true, but I recommended you. I share with some of my Indian friends. I don't know whether they are now in the team, but they came to my house. I have a couple of friends, Indian friends, that came to my house, and I share with them how powerful. I have this book about the power of dream. I did it 30 years ago, and now I write it again with also my dream. And thanks for Nu Skin. After 5 years, my first 15 big dreams already done, done. It's a really big deal for me and my family. And now another chapter. I have the next dreams, and if someone would love to see my dream book, I will share with you. And this morning when I wake up, I have very big board in my office right now, and I write out on the name. I recommended you to write out on the names of Indian friends in your. Maybe if you don't have the big whiteboard like me, you can write down on the wall and on your wall, and then you can erase later. Okay, whenever you can do, just put any Indian friend name in your house, surrounding your house. The magic will happen. Okay, next. That is how we go. After 5 years, we became the millionaire with Nu Skin. I know we have so many opportunity outside there that help you to become the self-made millionaire. However, with Nu Skin, I don't need to let my family behind. I would love to build a business together with my core value, that I can raise my children together with my husband. I can be surrounded with a very good community, and I can go global to any country. Today is the first day that we have my project is expanding to Germany and Sydney. That just sent me some very good picture about that. I feel really happy. The business can go global whenever you want. So if you have any national flags in your hand, whenever you want to go to any market, you can go, right? Like I said, Sean today in the meeting today, he just came back from Australia. I'm glad you are here, Sean. So very, very happy that we can do global together. So you need to have the big vision, not just only India. You can do global. Okay. So I know the first when you enter into India market, can you have me to move, Rachel? You will have some challenging, of course. You will have some obstacle or more obstacle, of course. It's every day we have that. But think about that. If you build the business, in the other business, you have to invest a lot of money. Right now, what we're doing right now, we can leverage what Nu Skin do. Nu Skin invest hundreds of million US dollars already in the Indian market for us. They build the factory. They build the office in Mumbai first. There will be a lot of office later. They build platform. They have to request one of the biggest IT company in Infosys to build a platform for us. They have to recruit a very good team, the management team there. They also book the very good, the wonderful venue. One of my leaders in India, they just tell me, they say they know Nu Skin book the venue for the meeting over there on the roadshow, and the venue can accommodate. What is that? Accommodate. What is that? Can hold for at least 2,000 to 3,000 people in that room, in the very good venue. They told me about that. I even didn't know about that, right? And my leader in India, they told me, they say they know Nu Skin already booked very good place for us, for our people. They did everything for us. So we don't need to invest millions of US dollars. We enter into the new market. We don't need to spend like even thousands of US dollars. It's free for us to enter into this market, right? Okay. So after several years, we also facing the challenging. Trust me, everyone here will facing that. But because you have Nu Skin in your back, okay, they be in the back. So another picture, another slide we should go through is that we will recognize once the top 20 leaders in the whole global, and we will recognize that Team Elite Platinum 4-star and became the millionaire that day. I feel really proud because whenever you go to, you also be recognized in any country, right? So even you are the Indian leaders, whenever you come to US, you also recognize there as anyone, the same level. It's not like I worked for British Petroleum before, UK company in the oil and gas. But when I come to UK, I may not become the same level like I was in my country, right? If you work for the corporate, Nu Skin, whenever you hit any level in your country, your home market, whenever you go to any other market, you also have the same level like that. People recognize you, and you also do anything like the same level in your hometown. I do a lot of meeting, event sharing for European countries, for US, for the other many other countries. I do believe it. I have the one session for Philippines this month as well. Okay, for the market. So back to this, if you write down this thing in your notebook, Nu Skin will give us opportunity, and because you know why they qualify for the billion US dollar, because they follow the market trend. Everyone right now will be focused on the wellness and beauty, but the one we have is we have a powerful partner like Nu Skin. They have billion US dollar revenue every year. They prepare everything for us, so that's why we can partnership with them and do something big, right? If we do ourselves, we cannot do like that. And the key point, many Indian friends, they ask me, they say, what do you do in India to be different from the other competitors? Because you have so many competitors in Indian market. I say, oh, wow, even Japan, Korea, we opened the market 32 years ago. And many people say that Japan, Korea, they only like their product, their country, their national product, right? They only want to use Japanese product. But even in Japan, we hit up to 851 million US dollar. And until now, 32 years ago, until now, Japan and Korea always together, always 1 year as generate over billion US dollar. So what is different here when we enter into India? Even you have thousands of companies doing the wellness and beauty, I still have the very strong belief we can win. Why? Because we have exclusive technology. We call anti-aging, age-lock technology. If you have exclusive technology, you have exclusive product, which means you have the one bottle of water on the desert. Everyone will jump to you and ask you for that, not waiting for you to sell, right? So if you trust that, you can feel really confident that we can enter into Indian market and we don't need to compare to any competitors because they don't have what you have, right? I'm using Nu Skin now. It's almost 13 years and some months. And if someone know me for 30 years ago, I showed to some Indian friends in Vietnam, and I showed their pictures of 13 years ago. They say, it's not me. Even they are in front of me, they sit with me and they say, that is totally not me. Because age-lock technology with anti-aging product, they help you keep you young. And that is everyone would love to pay for that, right? Even today, I was very inspired by Sean. He came from Australia. It said that he took him for 5 years to transform his body, and he cannot do that. And with the age-lock technology, Xiaomi product, only 40 days, he lost 11 kilos, right, Sean? 11 kilos, and he feel like the energy is a bit better. He feel like everything clear. He's so happy right now. Okay, so we call that is age-lock exclusive technology, even for the wellness and the beauty. So 40 years of success. If you look at that, you can look at later. If you want to, you can screenshot this and you look at later. A little bit our object right now is that we pay the commission out to the distributor, the partner like us around the world. Until today, it's over 20. You write it down. Company already pay out commission to the distributor or the partner over 20 billion US dollar. 20 billion US dollar. That is a very impressive number, right? You agree with me? But we can say with this number, maybe in some years later, Indian market only can do that. You got what I'm saying? Company in total, 41 years, paying out to the partner like us around the world, over 20 billion US dollar is a very good number. I agree. However, as all of us in the global meeting, and we discussed. So Indian market only, they will generate that income for the partner in their country. Very soon they can cash around 20 billion US dollar. Only Indian market, they can do it really fast compared to 50 other countries around the world. You can do the calculation later, but that is what we on the leader around the world calculates that number. We have some experience, some track record, everything, and based on what we do in the future for India, and we have that number. So 20 billion commission we pay out from Indian market. I don't know, you can say in the next 10 years or the next 20 years, but they can do much faster than the other country combined. Okay. So next slide. You screenshot that, and later you can analyze the number over there. So that is what we do. And for Indian people living in the huge country, someone shared me about the length of the India, and it's like 15 times or 20 times bigger than Vietnam. And even your population is already 15 times bigger. And right now, what is have you to conquer Indian market, the Indian friends right here? Because Infosys, Nuskin asked Infosys to do they have a partnership with Infosys. Oh, I saw you, San. You're right. I didn't see your name. Hi, San and Parat. Okay, I saw you. Okay, so this is very important because Infosys built the platform, and we call digital first platform, which means you only need to stay in your house, right? I saw current team, they do it like a work from home, because you can see the next slide, Rachel. Next slide. You see the Gen Z and the next one, maybe somewhere, the millennial and Gen Z, they only want to be flexible, working from home, and they want to work from home. They want to be flexible, building the very big business, but from home, right? Even we have the COVID time or any time, you don't worry about that. So that is very important because Infosys and Nuskin partnership, and they write that platform for us that we can conquer the whole India without jumping out of your house. I know Irene is a very serious. She went to India she fly from Singapore to Malaysia and Malaysia to India already. I think next week or some days later, Irene will be in India. They are so serious about that. It's really important. If you are India, you can go around, but I can tell you that Infosys also write the platform for us that we call digital first. That if you do it faster from home and take advantage of that, you can do whatever you want. You can conquer any city in India you want. Okay, so back to some slides, Rachel. I only want to share one slide about next please, about the Prism.io, because it's launching globally. Back please. Yeah, okay, only this. So Prism is the latest innovation about scanner. We call biophotonic scanner. And I was so impressed with the biophotonic scanner. I scan my hand, and today when I bring, I have 3 friends come to my office today, and then I scan them. And I don't know, because they are not here, I'm sorry to share that, but one of them is a 13,000 scan score. Another, they have a 31,000. And another one, they have a 43,000. And I put my hand to the biophotonic scanner, and I am 70,000. What is excellent, right? That is, what did you say about that? Because when you measure that, you can have the subscription program. It's a really powerful. And I mentioned Irene also win a lot of we call subscription program. What is it? What does it mean to you? You don't need to build the customer again and again and again. They use the product and they measure, because whenever you can measure, anything can measure can be improved. You write it down. Anything can be measured, can be improved, right? If you can measure that score, you can improve. And that's the truth for everyone. Everyone say, I have a very great product. I have a good product. Okay, the biofitness scanner of Phagmonize is independent, but unluckily, Nuskin bought it for a long time ago. But that is before it's independent, right? So we bought Phagmonize already. And they have the scanner when you put your hand, and after 30 days, if you use the product, the score will up. If the score of the antioxidant will not go up, the company say that they will return the product to you. I don't know, they can apply for India. If you are the integrity in the India is high, the company can do that. In America, they can do the guarantee program. Like if in the country, in Vietnam, we cannot do that because some people, they try to take advantage of that. Like we cannot guarantee for a month. But in the other country like US, Canada, Australia, whenever you do take the product after 30 days, if your score will not go up, they will return. They can take the product back and return it to you. Why Nuskin is feel really confident with that, because they know that the antioxidant level in their product generate from the natural ingredient will have with the extract and the very exclusive technology. And when you have a subscription, you do a lot of surprise, right? You subscribe for the Netflix, for the Zoom, either for many things, and they generate their money every day, every month. And the reason you have a subscription, because you don't need to bill every month the new customer. You don't need to start over again every year, because you already have the certain number of customer already, and you need to bill more, like that accumulated. That accumulated. Even money you accumulated, customer you also have the old one, and you add more, accumulated every year, right? So that is a very important compared to what I sold $2 million before, one-time selling, one-time commission. Even I got very high commission from $2 million I sold, but I cannot generate the consumable product to the customer. That's why I cannot have the cash flow, right? It's a very important. If you have the cash flow every month, and if you count it, you have thousands of people using your product every month, how much you can earn, right? You feel the freedom in your mind, because you already generate every month and you don't need to think about that anymore. Okay, that is really powerful. Not just only Prism, you have the other product also have the same program that our customer can do the subscription every month, automatically request order. Okay, yes. Okay, next one. Rachel, thank you. Okay, now talk about the India. We just have some days ago, no, just yesterday, the company already announced the CEO General Manager of Nuskin India. I don't know, is it familiar with you? Is it not familiar with me? But I can feel he's a very good church. We are in the good hand. But I can share some secret. If you are very committed, if you are very serious, if you can, even you are right now, many of you are international, eligible Indian, or even you are Vietnamese, you're Australian, you are whatever, we call you as an international partner. So you have a national partner. We have a lot of friends here. They're from India. We are from other country. I know, I can feel we are in the good hand, you guys, because you will work with him. I don't know how I can Chandramuti. Okay, it's not easy to read his name, but I can feel you guys in the very good hand. I can feel the trust on him. And if you are really serious, you are committed, you give the good contribution to the market, you can ask him, the GM, work for you. But that is a very secret. If you do, you contribute a very large percentage to the country, we can ask the CEO of that market to follow your strategy and help you a lot. That is a very secret, okay? Don't start out. But if you do something to the company, they will give it back to you. Okay. I have that experience in any market. The CEO is a really good supporting. He's a very good one for every market. But we need to be really committed and contribute a good thing to the company as well, to the market as well. Okay, save the days. We have the venues and the city for the event. It's a big event. So we have the 1st of November, we open for the international people. So you need to become the PR. If you don't know who, you become the brand representative before the days of the 1st of November. And you transfer your account to the Indian market by 15th of November. That's why Nu Skin they do on the event, big event, along with the openings of the market. So on the 15th November, I know you guys here, even I saw some of my teams also in the Zoom today. It's good for you. I didn't send the message to my team, but some of you already here. It's really good. So on the 15th of November, all the Indian friends will be signing up and the product will be available since that day. Okay, you ready? So right now, next slide, Rachel. Right now, you don't need to wait. Don't need to wait. You have the several products already. Don't complain for anything. People say, product is too high, too low, too little, everything. Don't worry about that. They can stop opening, reopening the market. When they open the market, yeah, when we open in the market, we only have 2 products. Irene, I don't know you remember that, but I only have 2 products to open Vietnam. It's a Garnish Spa facial and the Garnish Spa body only. So you guys, you have much more than more than us. Of course, you have more, but the strategy for Nu Skin, it will have the higher quality product that will attract the certain level of people in the society first. Okay, so don't worry, San, Karen, and your team, because I know you have a lot of millionaire. Sorry, you have a lot of millennial and Gen Z in your organization. Okay, you have a lot of millionaire. It's a good mistake, and don't worry, because after they have those things to the certain level of people in the society, they will bring more lower price product to the market, and that's build trust more to your people. Trust me, that is very good strategy. I love that one. Okay, they will bring more because the pre-opening. So we should bring some about the beauty products and some other. But from the pre-opening until the grand opening in second quarter of 2026, you will have a full. You will have hundreds SKU will be coming to your country. Don't worry about that. Okay. So next. Next Rachel, please. Okay, look at that. I don't know whether you understand that. Some will. If you don't understand, okay, don't worry about that. I just want to share with you right now why I say we are blessed. Even 5 years later, if you join the Indian market, it's also okay. It's also very good. I do believe that. But to become the pioneer and the first year in this market, if you put the effort in the first year, because that is my experience. I was a lot of effort in the first years of my Nu Skin journey. My team, some of my teams here, they can understand that. But one first year in my journey, they gave me 10 years later. Like you plant the seed and then you harvest later for 10 years. So if you look at that, the window will be different. The first year when you start right now, and when the company hit $4 billion US, I mean, your window is a much bigger, right? You can see that, right? You can see. I do hope you can see the vision like I saw here. So what we need to do right now, you are in the right place, because Nu Skin is the right place for you. We are in the Zoom today. How many people in the Zoom? Oh, 80 friends here in the Zoom. So we are in the right place. We will host a lot of Zoom later because only 30 days left. We will do more. Okay. So right place. I do believe you are the right people because the right time for your life as well. Right time for Indian market, right time for the global market, right time for the skin. But is it the right time for you? Is the key, right? Is the right time for you or not? It's the right time for you. So you are the right people, right time, right place. I suggest you to do very powerful action and you take the massive action. Because if you are the pioneer right now, you can attract a lot of top leaders in the market. You can ask whenever you want to attract, you want to share with them because $1 billion market is worthy for them to put the effort. You agree with me? $1 billion market that you don't need to invest the money yourself from your pocket is always worthy for everyone. For everyone. So if you know anyone or you would love to touch them, even you saw some top CEO, top people, and you don't know whether they can do or not, trust me, you'll just share the information. What I do right now, I will have a very brief message and send it to everybody. If you don't have the very brief message, you can ask your people and get your friends. We send them very brief message mentioning about the openings of the market. I send them the slides and share with the details. And if they have any question, we will answer on the Zoom for them. I'll go inside the very specific Zoom. You can answer the question. I just do it and my team do it again and again and again, again and again and again. And then if you have the Zoom for everyone, just do 15 minutes because you don't have too much time, right? Share the message to them to invite, send the slide for them for more information, and then do the Zoom to answer the question. 15 minutes only. And you can have, trust me, when they open Vietnam, I have 1,000 people on the stage. And what we do is only focus on 1 month. The last 1 month we focus, but because everyone do the same thing, so we can have 1,000 people on the stage for that day, the opening day at the White Palace in Vietnam. So if you do the same thing right now, I do believe you yourself here can have 1,000 people from the opening day to the grand opening. You can have 1,000 members. And then look at what I say. It's $1 billion. Think about that vision. When they hit $1 billion, company have to pay out the $400 million to the market, to the partner, to the distributor, to us, and we will decide how much we can get from that. Just you make it and write down in any book, anything, write it down how many percent you want to get it from that market. So that will generate the massive action for you. Last goal I love the most. Secrets of happiness is the freedom. Okay, I love Nu Skin because it will give us the freedom to do whatever we want. Even we can leave back Vietnam and Europe. We can even tomorrow we can go to Germany to be there with my son for 3 months. It's also okay because we also have a business in Germany for a long time, right? We have other business in 20 markets already. We can go wherever we want. Or even we build India, but we are in Europe and Vietnam, still okay, right? So that is the freedom we have. The secrets of happiness is the freedom. But the secrets of freedom is the courage now to do something different than any others outside. Have your own vision about this and courage to do something else, something that you have never done in your life before. I did it with Nu Skin back to 13 years ago. Nu Skin is my never ever thing I have done in my life. And that's transformed everything in my life, my family, and my community right now. So I do good luck to all of you. Have a great team in India, Indian friends. I do say the good luck to all of you because you are the one who lead the market. Okay, so thank you very much for listening today. More Zoom will be on from now until 45 days later. Okay. Thank you so much, Irene, again for inviting me to share for your team. And thank you, everyone. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Tauler and Ampam. Wow, today we have great insights, and everybody is so excited. They're giving love and hearts and everything to you. Yeah, I'm sure they have learned a lot to be, applied to India. Yeah, so today, you heard what Tauler has said, right? The next 20 billion, who in India and Prism IO will like to grab that. Yeah. So, yes, we should think out of the box. If you're just still thinking the same, how can you have the different result, right? You're going to get the same result. So, think out of the box. Yeah. So, right? All the pioneers of the world, example, Elon Musk, he know nothing about cars, he know nothing about rockets, but he knew how to think out of the box and create a great future. Yes. So today, we are here to offer you the new skin opportunity. Yeah. With India, with Prism IO, and together with all of us in this global markets of 48 towards 49 market. Yeah. It's all for you to grab. And most importantly, persistency and action, right? And lead your team. Yeah. Always be a leader, not act as a follower, right? And people who lead become the pioneers of every market and every technology that New Skin is soon to launch. And with the backing of Infosys, what is there more for you to ask? Right? You have the backing of Narayanan Murthy and Sudha Murthy's company for you. I think let's really full gear and get started. Even 30 days, like Tauler said, right? In 30 days, they pioneer Vietnam market. So let's got ready and let's encourage each other with the energy and passion and vision and build this market together. Okay, so thank you so much. But before we go, let's take a photograph and also a video, Rachel. Okay, Rachel, you give the cue. So give your
Okay,
best
guys,
smile.
can turn on your camera, give your best smile.
Your $1 billion smile.
Okay. 2 seconds for you to turn on the camera, touch up, big smile. Okay, so let's have one photo first. 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And okay, so now guys, you just smile and wave. Smile and wave. Hi everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everybody. See you in the next Zoom. Thank you so
Thank you,
much. All the
everybody.
best. Thank you,
All the
Paula and
best.
Ampam.
See you.
It was great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Tala.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Tala
much.
and
Thank
Anpam.
you, everyone.
Tyler, Uncle, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, everyone. See you at our next one. Bye.
See you next time. See you next time,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And see you all in India.
See you very soon.